Alrighty! What's up, everybody? It is I, your travel god of extreme and one fine-looking American, Peter Joseph here, for a Monday afternoon video. Right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 66. Donald Trump, America 9. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there inside of my goddamn pants. On this channel and my other channels as well. So, show your love and support. Subscribe to the channel and my other channels as well. Leave a comment on this video or any one of my past videos or in the future, Conan. But don't leave stupid comments because you'll get sent to the shadow realm, and pretty much like the migrant's gonna be soon. Yeah, there! You'll be sent to the shadow realm with them, and you'll never be heard from again. When you don't like it, too bad. Go cry to your mama, bitch. And that's pretty much it. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that goddamn bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. Because you miss anything, you need to be slapped in the face because you're SOL. And you know, and you really know what that means. That's all I gotta say about that. And if you're brand new here, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, you grab a cold one, and enjoy the show. And if you like it, great. Like I said, great, you like it. Hit that thumbs up button. Stick that thumb straight up everybody else's woo-ha. And that's that. You don't like it? Then go to your dead channel and nobody cares about you. And go fuck yourself. And that's pretty much it. And for our newbies, you know, like I said, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Enjoy the ride. And all that good shit. And have a great day. Alright, it is Inauguration Day, January the 20th, 2025. Lots of things happening in the past couple of hours. Donald Trump is officially, well, he was, now he's officially our 47th President of the United States of America. Great speech to, earlier, a couple of hours ago, then he had another one. In the Capitol building because they moved it indoors because it is fucking cold as fuck today. Up and down the Northeast, it's 25 here in my neck of the woods. Tomorrow's gonna be even worse, and then Wednesday, batten down the hatches, get those furnaces, not the furnace per se, but get those, space heaters ready. I hope you have heat in your house or apartment. If not, you're fucked. But, fortunately, I don't have that problem. But, it is cold here in the Northeast on January 20th, 2015. Also, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, where we celebrate that great man who had a dream. And, the last 4 years here in this fucking country has been a nightmare, and now, as to coin a phrase from the great Dr. Martin Luther King, free at last, by God Almighty, we are free at last. So we are free from Sleepy Joe and his fucking witch cunt, Kamala Harris. Send him packing. He shut down an app to let the migrants come into the U.S. Bye-bye. And he signed a few other things. Some shit is getting done today. He's at a luncheon now. He's got a lot of shit to do today. He's going to be going to the Capital One Center. The Capital One Center to do another, a parade there. And it's just crazy right now. Elon Musk is speaking now, and, the dude looks like he can't talk. He's like, hi. I think he has stage fright or has autism. I don't know if he has autism. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that guy. But Trump is in. He signed a couple of documents. After he was in the Capitol building, then he signed a few more. while eating lunch. I mean, who does that? Crazy. I want to have a hamburger. I mean, before I eat my hamburger and some French fried potatoes, I'm going to sign about 5. I'm going to sign some documents. Alright, we're done. Let's eat. You know? Damn, that impression killed me. Sorry, guys. But anyway, it's a great day to be an American. And if you don't like Donald Trump, well, fuck you, man! Learn to live with it. You don't like it, get out! Go to Canada. Why not? Why not? Trudeau ain't there to help you either, so... Bye-bye, Trudeau. So... we got that. They're gonna have a parade, later. They're gonna do some more signing and everything, executive orders. I think they said like 200 executive orders are going out today. Shit. Man, Trump came in at the right time to fix all the bullshit that Biden and Harris fucked up the last 4 years. Everything is hopefully getting back to what it used to be in 2016, up until 2020, before the pandemic hit. And now, hopefully, America will be great once again for the next 4 years, going up to 2029. But we'll see what happens when we get there. But we got a long way to go. Long way to go, my friends. But we'll see what happens later today, tomorrow, this whole entire week, and then pretty much the next 99 days of Donald Trump's second term, or second title reign, as we call it. But feels like Roman's back at champ. You know what I mean? It just feels great. And by the way, Donald Trump does acknowledge Roman Reigns as his tribal chief. But just want to point that out. But yeah, it's a great day to be an American. Great day for the United States of America, almost 250 years old. Next year will be America's 250th birthday. Good Lord! That's a long time. That's a very long time. But we'll see what happens with that. See what happens with that and a whole lot more as we get through the end of this month. Going into the very short month of February. You got Valentine's Day coming up, Super Bowl coming up, March coming up with daylight savings time. So it'll be getting dark by about 7 o'clock, about 6:30, 7 o'clock, which would be great. And then the summer is going to come. It's going to get hot, hopefully, but not too hot. But like 90, 90s are nice, But with the humidity, it kind of gets obsessive, But, summertime is always my favorite time of the year when the girls just get out their bathing suits and their titties and pop out, their butt, It's a great time to be alive. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Rosa doesn't wear bikinis, she wears, what she wears. She still looks good. But it is what it is, I wear my, my swim gear, my swimwear, and I'm fine. So hopefully, I'll be doing some of that later in July. Where? You won't know, but you won't know. You think you know, but you have no idea. This is the Diary of Peter Joseph. But no, I don't know where that came from. But anyway, moving on. Alright, but hopefully you had a great weekend. I know this is a 4-day weekend for some people, or a 3-day weekend for some people. Go back to work tomorrow, assholes! But bundle up here in the Northeast, because the next couple of days are going to be crazy cold as shit. We had snow yesterday, about 2-3 inches, and it's starting to melt a little bit today. But, it's going to be freezing over tonight. It'll be icy for the next couple of days, and then I think the weekend we're finally going to get some rain. It's going to be around 40. And then early next week, maybe some more, little bit of snow. Not too much, thankfully, but we'll see what happens with that. And then we start the beautiful short month of February. And that's pretty much it. But, minus all that, hope you're having a great day. We got Monday Night Raw tonight, the Martin Luther King Day edition. As always, it's always a good show. Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre tonight. Oh, that should be fun. I think they're in Dallas tonight because Saturday Night's main event's in San Antonio this Saturday night. That should be an interesting show. We had TNA Genesis last night from Garland, Texas, outside of Dallas, and well, we got a new World Heavyweight Champion, my friends, and we say his name, and he appears. I believe in the champ, Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I didn't think he could do it. I didn't think he was going to finish his story, Jordan, but he finished his story. He finished his story, Jordan. He finished it. You can't believe it. Yeah, Joe Hendry is the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion, beating Dolph Ziggler. See how long his reign is? Well, we got Rebellion next month, so hopefully it's long and illustrious, and we'll see what happens with that as we go to the live edition of Impact this Thursday night. Mike Santana, that I Quit match with Josh Alexander was great. Mike Santana won. Josh Alexander quit TNA, even though he's going to be there on Thursday. But we'll probably see him at the Rumble in 2 weeks, so that should be fine. Jordan Grace finished up her time in TNA. We'll see her at the Royal Rumble as Tessa Blanchard beat the fuck out of her. Sadly, the Prophecy did not get any gold, as Masha Slimovic basically took my girl Rosemary to the woodshed in that Ravens Clockwork Orange House of Fun match, and it was violent. Woo! Violent. Not ultra-violent, it almost got there, but violent. Masha retains over my girl Rosemary, which didn't sit well with me, but it is what it is. And a whole lot more happened at TNA Genesis. I'll talk about that a little bit later. And all that other good shit. But a good pay-per-view nonetheless. GCW versus the World 2 at the Hammerstein sold out. Sold out more than AEW did that whole weekend, which is crazy. Matt fucking Tremont became a double champion. Sabu was there. He's going to be taking on Joey Janela at Joey Janela's Spring Break 8 or 9, whatever number it's up to now. That's going to be in a couple months. That's his final match. We had that. Scary moment in that pay-per-view. Allie Katch broke her leg. It didn't look good. Because she went for a dive and then her leg went... Good thing I wasn't there in the front row. I'd be like, ah, damn! Put it back in! Put it back in! Oh, jeez. But they had to stop the match. They sent Allie Katch to the hospital, and she was in a lot of pain, but she's back. I think she's still in the hospital here in New York. Eventually, she'll be going back to wherever she lives and recovering. Hopefully, she has a speedy recovery. Oh, she fought Effie, and Effie won because they forfeited the match because of her injury and shit. So, just a bad, scary injury for Allie Katch, and hopefully she gets better. And, but, the rest of the show was pretty damn good. Both shows are actually pretty damn good. Sucks I missed GCW because of my illness, but you can't control, your health, and you can't control your body and all that other shit. But it is what it is. I'm feeling better. I still got a cough up the wazoo, but I'm like, I say I'm about 80 to almost 90% better. The weekend really helped, and I had a lot of rest, relaxation with the missus, meaning where we go out because of the snow. And everything was just too, we didn't want to risk getting, well, Saturday night we went out before the snow came, but blah, blah, blah. Yesterday we pretty much stayed in, and not really doing much today, but, because icy and cold, but tomorrow we're going to be out and about doing our shit. You know, we got doctor's appointments for the next couple of days, and then weekend we're going to just, you know, do some stuff, hang with the folks, and, you know, just chill. That's all I got to say about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this Monday afternoon, it is time for and I got a couple videos coming down the pipe before we even get to Raw tonight. But I will be doing Raw probably sometime tomorrow afternoon, because I got lots of things to talk about today. I want to get them done and out the way before we kind of get back on track. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late and out-of-date WWE Smackdown thoughts, Justin. Thoughts. From this past Friday night, January the 17th, 2025, we are emanating on Netflix and USA Network, as well and we're also emanating live from the Chimichanga Arena in San Diego, California, the hometown of Rey Mysterio, Booyaka Booyaka, and home of the San Diego Padres, but nobody cares about them. By the way, fuck the LA Dodgers. I mean, seriously, how much money do they fucking need to spend on these fucking players? They give Ohtani $1 billion. Yamamoto, they gave, I don't know how much they gave him, but it was a lot. They gave Sasaki a bunch of money. They signed Tanner Scott yesterday, who the Mets were actually going to target. They might be getting Bregman. I don't know. It's like the Dodgers are becoming like the New York Yankees of the past. The evil empire whatever. It's scary how the Dodgers look right now. Scary. But, you know, who exposed them in the playoffs? The Mets. And who knows if where Alonso's going to be going. I don't know, we got about a couple weeks to, about two and a half, almost 3 weeks till pitchers and catchers start. Report, and then spring training is about a month away, so, you know, we're going to get a deal done here? What's going on here? But I think the Mets are looking past Alonso. Alonso's going to go to another team and probably just kill us when he comes here. Just don't let him sign with the National League East. I don't care. He ain't going to the Dodgers because you're going to get rid of Freddie Freeman for that? No way. Where are you going to put Alonso? You got so many people that could be DH, so Alonso ain't going to LA, thank the Lord for that. You could go to Colorado for all I care. Stay in that mile-high air and hit like thousands of home runs. But, I mean, it is what it is. Really, he can't go to the Yankees because they signed the first baseman, so I don't know where Alonso's going to go. You know, people say in Toronto, so he can be first baseman for the Jays, and Vlad Guerrero could be a DH. I mean, that's great for them, but are they going to go anywhere? No, not really, because I think the Yankees are winning that division again, because of who they got. And in the NL East, I know it's going to be a dogfight between the Phillies, maybe the Braves, and, the Mets, of course. And see if the Mets can get Bregman and who else in the next month or so. And then see how the season goes, and then wait for the trade deadline. But that's that. But we move on. Alright, so anyway. So, SmackDown was a pretty decent show. Not great, but it is what it is. And as always, our commentary team of the man, the great man that they are, Joe Tessitore, and my good buddy, he plays a mean electric twanger, and that's Bad News Wade Bennett. And I'm afraid, Joe, I got some bad news for you. Alright, so they come out from somewhere in the arena, and then they kind of like pass Tiffy Stratton's locker room. I'm like, that's new. They're coming out from like the back of the arena. That's good. I like that. That was fun. Let's need more of that. Hunter! Alright, so we got that. So, we start off with Rey Mysterio, Booyaka Booyaka, coming out to the hometown crowd. And he announces that he's going to be entering the Royal Rumble. Yay! Hey, how about the Women's Royal Rumble for once, please. Can we get it tonight? We're 2 weeks away. We have nothing going on with the women. Who's in the Rumble? I don't know. I'm like, let's go here. Women, come on. Come on. What are we missing here, women? Come on! Do something! Do something! But yeah, the Women's Royal Rumble needs to pick up slack right now. It really does. This is insane. Nobody's been announced yet. Fucking insane. The men's Royal Rumble, the participants, that match is gonna be epic. Cena, Roman, Punk, Drew, Rey Mysterio, Jey Uso, Seth freaking Rollins. That Rumble is going to be exciting. We know who's probably going to win. We know Cena. I hope not, but the women's really a big toss-up. Really big. They had the vignette for Charlotte. Is Charlotte going to be in it? Probably. Becky? When's she coming back? I don't know. Maybe at the Rumble. Asuka? Probably at the Rumble. Kyrie? Probably at the Rumble. Io, maybe tonight. Kyrie might come back tonight, or Asuka comes back tonight. Because Io and Dakota Kai are taking on all the members of that poorly fried chicken faction. Sonya Deville, Zoe Stark, and Shayna Baszler. So we could see a return tonight. We got the New Day of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston taking on a mystery team. I wonder who that could be. Somebody from NXT could be Fraxium? Well, Fraxium was on last night at Teenage Genesis, and they're going to be taking on the Rascals this Thursday for the NXT Tag Team belts. Woohoo! Sign me up for that. Holy shit. That was great. Ashanti the Adonis was there. Did he win? No, he lost to Jake something at the pre-show. Ariana Grace was there. But Fraxium and the Rascals, that's going to be good Thursday night. I hope they do something tomorrow night on NXT regarding them, but we'll see. We'll see. But I think that Impact live show is going to be epic. We're going to find out what that 23 means. Still don't even know. I think it's just the 20, hyping up the live show, or so, it's a debut or a return. I don't know. Anyway, so Ray says, I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble. I won the Royal Rumble in 2006, went on to become the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. I believe he beat Orton for that. He's pretty impressed. Most impressive, Skywalker. Most impressive. Anyway, so he's impressed with the competition this year. But out comes the real world champion, a man who has the Winged Eagle belt. That's my boy, Kevin Owens. Comes out and says, I respect you, Ray, more than anyone in the business. But I've done better things than you've done over my career. And there's one more thing I need to do before I retire. And that's go one-on-one with the great Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka. And he says, Ray, if you win the Royal Rumble, we can do that at WrestleMania, or KO Mania, whatever number it's up to now, for the Undisputed WWE title. So Ray points out that Kevin isn't the champ right now, but if things, line up, I'd love to face you, Kev, at WrestleMania. So Owens goes on a rant. He's like, I'm the champ! And then they start fighting. He's like, I don't give a shit about Cody! And Mysterio's trying to calm him. I was like, Kev, calm down. Eat your Snickers, come on. And then they just start fighting. And Ray clears the ring. And then, that was that. But KO's shirt was just amazing. The Canadian son of a security systems technician. Oh, man. I hope that's selling right now on WWEshop.com. Who knows? Alright, so we got that. Moving on. Alright, then we have the women's tag team champions who are going to be defending the belts tomorrow night on, next week, I should say, the 28th, in Atlanta, GA, against Men of Four, my girls, Jakara, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, and Lash Legend, get shit done, like Trump's doing right now. So they're going to be taking on Naomi and Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's actually her fucking hair. She's Bianca Belair. Alright, so they still don't know who attacked Jade Cargill. This feels like who hit Malachi Black in NXT. How long did that go? Then we found out who it was Ciampa, I think, that got found out that he did it. I thought it was Gargano, but I think it was Ciampa. That feud was great. But anyway, we still don't know who attacked Jade, but Bianca makes it clear that they're cool together. Right? Sure. Okay, I'll believe that. And then Naomi just brings up what happened with Bianca's hair. Bam! Right into her gut last week. And I think it was that fatal 4-way match. So Naomi's like, hey, you know what you should do? You should wrap up that hair. So Bianca's like, oh, wrapping up that hair. And then they start heading to the ring as they get a tag team match with Nia Jax and Candice LeRae coming up in a little bit. But before we get to that, Nick Aldis is in the back, and he's there with Rey Mysterio, and he makes the match with Kevin for later on in the night, and then Cody! MDK Cody, you bitch! No! No, he comes in from wherever he was. Felt like he was in catering. He came out the door. Did you have a great steak there, Cody? You know, Apollo makes that great steak now. Not Titus anymore, but, Apollo, he needs to put that A1 steak sauce on that steak a little bit more, There needs a little bit more seasoning there, dude. I'm just saying. Hey, Apollo, you need some more, you need some recipes? Go to Titus, okay? Because you're just staying there and catering anyway. But, I digress. So Cody comes in and says, I got your back, Ray. But Ray's like, nah, I don't need you, Cody. I got this. I'm Rey Mysterio. I'm a gringo. No. Anyway. So Cody's like, that's cool. But Nick has something new to add. A new addendum in the contract for Cody versus Kevin ladder match for both belts. So Cody looks at it and says, has Kevin signed yet? And Nick Aldis like, no. So Cody's like, well, I'll sign it when he says. I'm like, oh, come on. You know where this is going. And we get that. Moving on. Alright, then we go to the women's tag team match. Candice LeRae and Nia Jax taking on Naomi and Bianca Belair. Went a little bit too long, 10.5 minutes, but in the end, Nia accidentally basically kills Candice LeRae with that big fat leg of hers. Oh, I'm sorry! And then, basically, Naomi and Bianca send Nia to the outside. Naomi hits the Bubba Bomb. And that little interesting pin that she does. 1, 2, 3 to get the win, and I didn't give 2 fucks. I didn't give 2 fucks. We knew that Candice was going to take the pin anyway. Moving on. Alright, then early in the day, we have Byron Thaxton, who's now, I guess, the new Smackdown guy. He's there with Bayley! Give me a hug. Nice jacket there, Bayley. Nice little George Kittle jacket. See, if George Kittle was not married right now to his hot wife, I bet you nothing there'd be a freaking item right now. George Kittle and Bayley. Pam, sorry. That would be a great couple. Way better than Patrick Mahomes and his wife, just saying. And Travis Kelce and his slut. Taylor Swift. But, I'm just saying. But anyway, Bayley's in an empty arena with Byron, talks about how important it would be to be the SmackDown Women's Champion once again. She's been there before, but she never reached her potential. So she's like, after I beat Tiffy Tiff, it's time to get to that next level. After I beat Tiffy Tiff, it's kind of, get up there. Is she gonna win? No. Because it's Tiffy time, Daddy! What? What, Dad? What? What do you want? You want my credit card? Here, okay. I just wanted to say hello, but thank you for the credit card anyway, Daddy. Bye! Okay. My little girl spends way too much on my credit card. And she don't get me nothing for my birthday. I digress. Anyway, so we got that later. Alright, then we go to the women's locker room. We have Miriam and B-Fab sitting down. Doing nothing. And then the first lady, or the secretary of her fence, Dewdrop Piper Nevin comes in with the Women's United States Champion, or President of the Women's Division, Chelsea Green! So they come in, Chelsea just brags about how great she is. I'm the longest Women's United States Champion in history, blah, blah, blah. And then, Piper kind of chimes in a little bit, and then B-Fab got all mad. And, she stands up to Piper and says, how about we have a match tonight? And Piper's like, I gotta see my schedule. Yeah, okay, I'll fit you in. So we got that later. Okay, got that. Alright, then we have, Jimmy Uso, all ready for his match with Carmelo Hayes. Him. Yeet! I thought you don't do the yeet anymore there, Jimmy, but I guess you had to change your heart. I guess so. Wait, so we move on. So we get to the match with Jimmy and Carmelo. Carmelo mocks Jimmy's lack of solo, did you say solo? Success, only for Jay to steal his sunglasses and start beats his ass. And they went for almost 12 minutes. Pretty damn good match. I thought it was a pretty good match. They counted almost everything. Jimmy goes for the Superfly Splash, gets counted into the first 48 by Carmelo for a near fall. And then Jimmy comes back with not one, but 2 spears. And then Tama, the resident gremlin. Don't feed him after midnight. And our good buddy Jacob Fatu. Well, we can't say solo anymore. Well, I'll tell you why. So they come in, cause a disqualification. Hey, this ain't AEW. Wait a minute. We got DQs galore last week. AEW had a couple of, had a DQ. I think we saw on a Collision too, but... Okay. Alright, so we get a DQ, because of the so-called bloodline coming back out. And then afterwards, they take out Jimmy, they drop Carmelo Hayes, they're like, hey, thank you for helping. Knock him out. Basically, Jacob did all the work. And then Solo Mibuki comes out in his best-looking James... I forgot his fucking name now. Shit. His best devil, suit, black and red, like James Mitchell. I mean, he looked like James Mitchell in, like, the Samoan version. I was like, shit, here comes the devil! Hello, Satan! How you doing, Mr. Gilmore? I'm doing fine. Thank you. Anyway, so he comes out, we go to break, come back, fans are booing his ass, and he's about to ready to say, San Diego, acknowledge, no! We're not gonna acknowledge your fake-ass fuck tribal chief, because you are not a tribal chief anymore. You don't have the Ula Father anymore, you're just a bum. So before Solo said anything, he's like, well, fuck this, I'm out. Well, goodbye! And then everybody on Twitter's like, oh, Solo quit WWE, yay! No! Why do people take things and just, spin their own narratives? Like, oh, he left. He quit WWE, he's never coming back. Right? Wrong. People do not know about the wrestling business like I do. And I've been watching wrestling for 40-something years. That's a very long time, my friends. I need a life. No, but Solo ain't leaving. It's part of the storyline. He's gonna come back. I would say he comes back at the Rumble and cost Roman the match, the chance to go to WrestleMania. Then they're gonna, you don't know. I mean, really, do we need to see Solo and Roman part 3, 4, whatever number's up to now? Do we need another match? No. So we get that, and then Jacob Fatu goes berserk again. Another epic promo, basically saying, I'm tired of disrespect, and people need to respect my name, and even on my bad day, nobody can touch me. I was like, shit, Jacob, calm down. And if you saw my video on my Peter Joseph channel, he's going to be a champion this year, not world champion. I think he'll be the U.S. champion by the end of the year. Unless he goes to Raw, becomes the Intercontinental champion, or maybe the world champion. But I think the sky's the limit for Jacob. His promos are just on point. Ever since his MOW days, when he wasn't really talking much, and then he met MJF, he says, and then MJF told him to be himself, and that's what he's been for the last couple of years. An amazing talent. The fans love him. He is so fucking over. People say he's overrated. No. He's just getting started, my friends. He should have started in NXT. He would have been a champ by now. But him and Braun Strowman are going to be fighting at Saturday Night's main event. And their fucking epic stare down after Eli Drake came out to try to, stop the madness, and he got his butt handed to him, and then Braun Strowman comes out for the epic save, and the epic stare down, and we got that match coming up Saturday night. It's gonna be epic. Should Jacob lose? No. Jacob should annihilate Braun Strowman. Annihilate him. But knowing WWE, how their booking is, what is. Okay. Alright. Then we go to the back, we have Legado! We have a newly shaven Santos Escobar with the lovely, barely wearing anything, good lord, Alexa Lopez, hey, caliente. Ooh, she looked fine in that little black cat-like outfit. Her things were popping. And the Mexican Wolves, otherwise known as Los Garza, otherwise known as Los Lobos. Los Lobos kick your face! Los Lobos kick your ass! Los Lobos kick your balls into outer space! Imagine Los Garza comes out to, something by Los Lobos. That'd be funny. What would they come out to, though? They can't come out to La Bamba. Imagine that. That'd be funny as hell. From Mexico, Los Garzas! That's what Rock would do. I'm sorry, Eddie. I'm sorry. It's okay, it's okay. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson made fun of me back in the day. I kicked his ass anyway. I know. Remember when Brock came out with a mariachi band to insult you? Oh, that was mean. That was some savagery. But it is what it is. Yeah, but I kicked his ass at No Way Out and I took his title. Ha! Yeah, so you were a great World Heavyweight Champion. And then you beat that guy, JBL, and then you were bleeding like a fucking pig. Ooh. I think you bladed a little bit wrong there, dude. You almost killed yourself. I think I had a dull blade essay. Okay, I'll go with that. But we move on with that. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so Los Lobos take on the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, coming up next. And basically, Los Garza says, we're going to take the Machine Guns' respect. Maybe. But anyway, 12-minute match. Very good. We get a gory bomb, slingshot flipping Gilmore cutter on Sabin. Hey, somebody's been watching my tapes. It's always nice when you see, a move that I created. be used. Next time you use that, guys, royalty checks. Just saying. But we move on through the rest of the match. Really, Santos wasn't even there. It was just Electra looking hot. And then the Yes Boys! Elton Prince, Elton Strong, my friends, and Kit Wilson, they come out to interfere. And that led to the machine guns hitting Skull and Bones on Humberto Carrillo in exactly 12 minutes. That was that, and then later on, the Yes Boys get screamed at by DIY, the tag team champions of Smackdown. That's Tommaso Killer, the Psycho Killer, and Johnny Gargano. It's like, hey, don't do that. Let me get to that segment. I went ahead, but I'm sorry. Where was that? Fucking... Oh, here it is. I went way later. Basically, you guys need to get serious. You have a title shot, we'll give you a title shot, if you beat, I think they're facing the Machine Guns next week, I forget. But anyway, and then Apollo Crews comes in and says, I told you guys so. And then DIY come back, beat the fuck out of Apollo. Like, Apollo, shut the fuck up. Go back in catering and go make some more steaks, okay? We got Monday Night Raw coming up later tonight. You need to be there. Season that fucking steak, alright? Shut up! Don't give me no back talk. I might have to talk to Gordon Ramsay about you. This steak is fucking wrong! Get out my kitchen! Fuck. Shit. I love it. Anyway, moving on. Where was I? Okay. Alright, then we got Kevin Owens now in a Rey Mysterio shirt. Nick Aldis comes up and is like, hey, can we sign the contract now? Yeah. And then Kev says, I'm not going to sign until Randy Orton signs. I'm like, wait, what about Randy? You mean Cody, right? Maybe he was, I don't know. I don't know about that. Alright, so then we go to Piper Niven and B-Fab, 2-minute suck fest. Piper wins with the Piper Driver. Then we get that, and afterwards, Mia Yim comes out for the save. I don't know when, I think next week we're doing Mia Yim and Chelsea 3. I thought we were going to do it on Saturday night. I don't know what's going to happen. It might be this Saturday. I think they're probably going to announce it probably Friday night on Smackdown, because it's the day before. I don't know. We get that. Alright, then we get a nice tribute to the Uke, Bob Uecker, who passed away on Thursday at the age of 90 due to lung cancer. A great man, he did commentary with Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse the Body Ventura. What I tell you, Bob Uecker, man. McMahon. The 6-man tag team match at WrestleMania 3. He did some backstage stuff at WrestleMania 3 as well. Got choked out by Andre the Giant. Then he came out at WrestleMania 4 and did some stuff. He was just a great man. He's a Hall of Famer back in 2010, I think. 10 or 12. Just a great man. And he's calling baseball games up in that mighty stadium in the sky with like Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle and all those other guys. Probably saying, just been outside. He wanted to go for the heater. Who cares? Nobody's else watching. Bob Uecker is a class act. Just amazing guy. Amazing guy. And that's it. And once again, I did not mock his death when I put that little short up on my Peter Joseph channel saying, he goes, shit. And then I said, yep, another win for the Prophecy. That didn't mean that I was mocking his death. When he said, oh shit, and then you see me saying that, it means the Prophecy always wins. So when we do win, that's what you hear. Oh shit, then all the win. So take your little garbage post there and go shove it up your ass. So, but everybody takes what I say so fucking seriously, and then they spin it, and they think they can expose me and shit. Like, oh, look what he said. But they don't even see the meaning of what I said. Morons. Just the stupidity of this fucking website. And these fucking people that just run amok and nothing gets done. Not gonna be my fault when their mouths are shut and their lives are ruined. Not my fault. I'll just say I'll just say silence is golden, bitches. But I digress. But as of today, it's over. It's goodbye, so long, farewell. Enjoy the silence, bitches. Because you know what I'll be doing when I go to sleep at night? Dreaming of silence. Because eventually, mouth goes shut. Bye-bye, so long, you're done. That's how it's going to be. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life and not give two solitary fucks when anybody says about me or anybody else. Not going to care. I heard it all before for 15, almost 16 years now. Same fucking bullshit. People think they're better than me. They want to bring up my past, which I already made 6 million apologies. They think it's fake. You can go fuck yourself. I already held myself accountable for all the shit I did. Threw some of my friends under the bus and some of them came back. So, you can't hold grudges against people. You may hate them, you might disagree with them about some of the stuff they say and they do on YouTube or in general, but, you can't hold a grudge for something that happened like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago. I mean, get over it. You can't get over it, then that's just too bad. I don't hold many grudges with people. There's certain people I do, but that I'll never forgive. I'm never gonna forgive them for the shit they've done. And people will never forgive me for the shit I've done on here and to them. That's their business. That's whatever. But certain people that I threw under the bus, I said apologies like 6 million thousand times, but it took a while, and then now we're kind of on a civil level, which is great. I don't talk to them as much as I used to, but still. They put the past behind, they do this. I said, you go your way, I'll go my way. That's fine. And if we ever want to talk civilly about wrestling or whatever, do that on our own time. But as far as drama goes, we're putting that in the past, we're just going to move on. We're not going to give two fucks about it. We're just going to have fun in our lives and not worry about what goes on Garbage Fest YouTube. That's the way it should be. And if you can't handle it, then get the fuck off this fucking website. But none of you will because you got no fucking lives. You got nothing else to do. Just saying. Moving on. Alright, so we got the Bob Uecker tribute, and then we look back at Tiffy time! Daddy! Tiffy Stratton winning the world title a couple weeks back. And then we hear from Tiffy. She's all ready to beat Bayley later on, because she doesn't have to recreate moments, and right now she is the moment. That's it. Didn't Charlotte used to say, I am the moment? We do get a vignette of her. She's going to be coming back, probably at the Rumble. Don't give a fuck. That's it. We move on. Alright, then we go to Rey Mysterio versus Kevin Owens, first time ever match. Pretty good match for a 15.5-minute match. They went back and forth. Kevin went up top. He did the literally, Eddie got hit on this, with a frog splash. Hits that for a near fall. I know Eddie loved it, right, Eddie? Oh, he was great. He doesn't need to do that again, though. Okay. But you were impressed, right? I was very impressed. Okay. Good to know. You might, give us some sangria while you're at it. I don't know if you can take my sangria, see. Wait a minute. Anyway, so he hits that for a near fall. Ray comes back with a code red. Very good code red for another near fall. And then Kevin hits one mean stunner. And goes for the cover. Ray kicked out at 2.99999999999999999 Batman. 5. He kicks out like at 2.999999. Kev tries for the swanton, and Ray got his knees up. And Ray hits the 619. He goes up top, trying to hit Eddie's move, and Eddie was watching. And Owens gets smart, bumps the ropes. Oops. Knocks Ray down. Then he throws Ray into the ropes, hits the pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens is the winner. And a pretty damn good match. And then afterwards, the little code of honor. You'd love to see it. But then Kevin's like, well, fuck your honor. Kicked him right in the balls. His huevos. He doesn't even have any huevos, I say. Okay. Did you know his daughter, Aaliyah, was in the audience there, Eddie? I don't care. But you do care about your son, Dominic. Well, Dominic's a great guy. He's my son. Not Rey Mysterio, because he can't even barely change it anymore. He's an old fart. Okay, whoa, easy. Easy there, Maybe Aaliyah's your daughter. You ever know that, right? I'm pretty sure she might be. Well, you can't have a match for custody for her. What do you mean? I can have a match with him. Well, you're dead. You have that halo on your head. Ay, caramba. Shit. That would be hilarious. We had the custody of Dom match, and if Eddie was alive today, we'd probably have the custody of Aaliyah match. You know how Angie is. Angie Guerrero Mysterio. Eddie had fun with Angie back in the day, She bought Dom, and then she probably bought Aaliyah, Ray's not a father, He's a gringo. Yeah, but Aaliyah Mysterio was in the audience, and there's a moment where where Kevin's beating up her dad right in front of her, and all you see is Aaliyah like. And then Ray comes back. He throws Kevin right into the barricade where she is. He goes. I'm like, you dumb bitch. Everybody there, it's like, you see your dad? He's a gringo! He disrespects Eddie Guerrero! I would have really been heel in that match. I'm like, I'm gonna send you where Eddie is now! But Eddie won't even be there to see you there, Ray. Ray Mysterio passes away and he goes up to the pearly gates. He opens the door. Eddie Guerrero's like, hey Eddie, how's it going? Fuck you, gringo! Send him down to hell where he belongs. That would be fun. But I'm kidding. But anyway, so Kevin gets the win, and then he tries to load up the package pile driver, and then Cody comes out and pretty much runs Kevin out the building. And we find out that Cody is medically clear now. Big fucking whoop. And then afterwards, Nick Aldis starts yelling at Cody. Cody don't give two fucks. And basically says that on Saturday's main event, we're gonna do this contract signing. But the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, is gonna be the moderator because it's in San Antonio. I wonder how that's gonna go. You know how contract signings are, they end in chaos most of the time. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright. And then I mentioned before with Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu on Saturday Night's main event. And then DIY yelling at the Yes Boys, telling them to get serious. And then Apollo Crews comes in and says, I told you so. And then he gets beat up by DIY. So probably have Apollo versus one of the DIY boys. We get that. Then we go to your main event, ladies and gentlemen, for the Smackdown Women's title. Bayley trying to get that belt back from Tiffy Tiff. And it was a pretty good match for 20 fucking minutes. We had Roxy in the crowd. Really didn't really do anything. She's like smiling and everything. You know, creeps behind her like what the fuck is wrong with these people? You have like great, you know, you have the stars in the crowd and they're sitting next to just random people like, hey, how are you doing? What's going on there? Oh shit, it's DDP. Hey, what's going on, DDP? Yeah. Good band. And then they cut to a shot of them in the crowd, and then the people like, well, all the women like, with their stupid fake this and trying to like act like cool. I'm like, oh look, I'm on TV with Julia. Look at me. They look like fucking idiots, creeps. You know, if it was me and like EO was in the crowd, I wouldn't just do anything, man. I would just smile and go, you're my little girl, you're my wifey. Yeah. I'd be crying. And then she'd be doing this all through the crowd, like, oh. And then they'll like cut to me like, bitch. I mean, can you just act your age? Yeah. But yeah, if I was sitting next to EO or Kyrie or Oscar or all three of them, I'd be like, damn, why can't all three of them sit on my lap? Fuck. Alright, but at least I'm sitting next to royalty. And who are you sitting next to? Nobody! Some fat fuck in the fourth row or something like that. Or you'd be sitting next to somebody like Tozawa or something like that. Hey, if I was sitting next to Maxine, dude, at least I'll be, you know, she'd make me look better, you know what I mean? But, shit. Maxine, Tiffy Tiff was next to me. I'm like, oh god, I gotta worry about Marcel looking at me. I'm like, shit. Tiffy Tiff next to me. I'm like, god damn. I'm just like, fuck. I'd be so happy. I'm like, but at the same time, I'm thinking Marcel's probably looking on the monitor. It's like, who's that guy next to her? Find him and kick his ass. Bring him to me. Bathe them and bring them to me. Pretty much. So anyway, back and forth match they went. Bayley goes to the Bayley to the belly. Tiffy kicked out. And then we get a sunset flip bomb, sends Tiffy into the corner for another near fall. She goes for the Bayley goes for the Rose Plant. Tiffy counters that into a mean, wicked Alabama slam. Then she goes on top, hits the prettiest moonsault ever. 1, 2, 3. Tiffy Tiff retains the belt in 20 minutes, and that pretty much ends Smackdown. And that was it. Smackdown wasn't that bad, so I gave it 7.25 out of 10 stars. A little bit better, definitely better than last week. Definitely better. But I'm not liking the 3-hour format. I know it's gonna change eventually. I don't know when, but I think it's supposed to go for a couple months, and then it's gonna go back to the 2-hour format. So we gotta get used to 3 hours of Raw and SmackDown again. It's not fun, but yeah, at least it's keeps us up all night, you know, but, you know, because it is the 3-hour cure for insomnia. So, you can watch 3 hours and then, like, go to bed, it's 10 o'clock, like, oh, it's over! Wait, what? We're still seeing wrestling on it, 10, another hour. I'm like, shit! This isn't fucking show over yet? People in the arena are like, is this show over yet? Duh. Then you got a guy coming from the fifth row. Peanuts! You know, my peanuts. Show's over. No. Then you got a guy that, no, we got another hour to go. I'm like, fuck. And then we get that. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so Smackdown, like I said, 7.25 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of the show down below in the comments section and all that good shit. Alright, I'm gonna go have some mighty fine lunch right now. Then I'll come back with your TNA Impact Wrestling Genesis review, and hopefully before we get to Raw tonight, I'll try to get Collision up, and then we'll do Raw tomorrow. Anything else comes your way, maybe I'll do another video about that too, but we'll see. But thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy Donald Trump Day, and that's all I gotta say about that. Trump's gonna go to some awards now, and he's gonna go to the Capital One Center and talk some more and probably lose his voice. Guy is busy. That's what happens on Inauguration Day. You got the inauguration, then you gotta sign some bills, and then you gotta sign more bills. It's just insane. But day one of the Trump second reign is underway, and we'll see what happens the rest of this week with our 47th President of the United States, the great man that he is, Donald Trump. It's gonna be huge. 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 Not huge. Huge. Huge, Flobo. Huge, not huge. Huge. Big ups to my man Flobo. Big ups to my good buddy Ty1822 and my good buddy Jeffrey the Iceman Rose, who hit me up yesterday. We had a nice little talk about some wrestling and some football. And we'll see what happens with that. By the way, fuck the Chiefs. I hope they lose this week, this Sunday, to the Bills at home. And hopefully the Bills go to the Super Bowl against probably be the Eagles. But, you know, don't count the Commanders out. I thought they were going to get walloped by the Detroit Lions, and then we did the reverse. They walloped the Lions 45-31. The Bills barely beat the Ravens 27-25. Otako ain't happy when he's never happy. He's only happy when he's bashing women left and right. No wonder he's a virgin in like his 30s. Well, you know, that's the way it is. I'm not bashing the guy, but you know, if he does this pull out, never pull out corner with all the like Statlander and everything. I'm like, he does that, and then he comes back and does a video every freaking year about how women of this society are crap, and he wants all women to acknowledge him and call him master and shit like that. And I'm like, where are we living in? Are we living in Africa? Or Saudi Arabia, where the men treat women like shit? I mean, come on now, dude. I mean, you're not gonna get any pussy if you're gonna treat women like shit and treat them like that and make them be your servant. I mean, what woman would want to do that? I mean, seriously. You can't treat women like queens and the way they're supposed to be, then you should not even, you should be a fucking virgin for the rest of your fucking life. I mean, seriously. I treat Rosa the way I treat her. I mean, yeah, we had our little spats and fights and everything, but, we still love each other for almost 17 goddamn years. We're still married, The way it is. Couples fight, but eventually, cooler heads prevail, and if they want to go their own way, go their own way. Eventually, sometimes you'll get back together, who knows? But she's the one I love, and, that's pretty much it, People are like, oh, you sing for Issa! I'm like, so what? I mean, so what? Issa's my best friend. I mean, yeah, she's very attractive, people think she's an OnlyFans sort. But you calling her that, but you're gonna call everybody else that does OnlyFans a slut too? No wonder you're a virgin too, because you wish you had a girl like Issa, or any girl on OnlyFans, or in general, pretty much, that looks that hot. I mean, I would love to have one of those girls, but yeah, but you know, I'm fine, I'm content with what I have. And I'm happy. Because beauty is in the mind of the beholder, my friends. You know, just certain people don't look great. I didn't say I'm good looking, but, you know, I can get a lot of girls, and you can't, so go fuck yourselves. Because I get more pussy than you, and it's not what you think it is, so. Ow, you get more pussy, yeah, because you're a cat diddler. Fuck you, alright? That cat diddler shit, it just needs to get out of here. It's just ridiculous. I know I made him joke, mockery of myself saying that. I don't give a shit. But, like I said, people take things that I say, spinning around their narrative, and then they say, oh, look what Peter said. Oh, we don't want to talk to him anymore. And then, like, you misinterpreted me. Like you always do. When you don't learn the facts. I mean, it is what it is. But, I don't care anymore. Say what you will about me. I don't care. Because like that great song by Uncle Ted. My Uncle Ted used to say, I've heard it all before, I ain't gonna take no more, so when the going gets tough, you can pretty much kiss my ass. Everybody can kiss my ass. Yeah. Kiss my ass. Everybody can kiss my ass. YouTube can go fuck themselves. Okay. Moving on. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I gotta eat my lunch. So, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back a little bit later. And until next time, if you're not down with that and all that craziness, you can go fuck yourselves. And I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. Until next time.